Egg. Hey, Mocha. Oh, I get situated. Hey, buddy. Are you hungry? Hi, brother. What are you doing? Mocha. Oh. Do you need a rest, buddy? Nope, that's my tea. Mr. Mocha, come here. Oh, it's still right here. You're gonna spill my tea. Hi, Mom. Say hi to Nana, Mocha. 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 You're being so crazy. Calm down. Okay, there we go. So I checked the barn camera to see on Sage how she was doing, and I heard Mr. Mocha in here complaining. So thought that I would come out and give him his bottle. He last had his bottle at maybe 2:30. He drank quite a bit. Are you gonna drink it or not, dude? Just running into my hand. So I don't, Mocha. So we're still trying to figure out the spacing for him. Mocha. He's being kind of a goofball. You gotta back up. I'm getting climbed on by this little brother goat over here. Guys, you're making it very hard. So usually I give him a few good drinks and then he takes a rest and then he finishes his bottle. So I milked his dam this morning, so he is drinking that. It's milk with some colostrum in it. But the flow on these nipples is pretty big, so that's more than he would get if he was nursing off of his dam. So that's why he's getting breaks. Okay, you're just pushing into my hand. Mocha is very social. He's very, very vocal. He's the loudest goat in this barn. I don't even know. So we have 42 larger goats. They're not all full grown. And now we have 5 babies. So 47 goats in this barn. Mocha is the loudest. Congratulations, Mocha. You are the loudest. This is my tea. You cannot drink it. Look how nosy. You are so nosy. Sir. Okay, don't step in it. Yes, he looks like a puppy because his ears are kind of floppy. I'm not sure why they're floppy because he's a purebred Nigerian dwarf. And if you know how Nigerian dwarf ears look, they're strictly upright with zero floppiness. So I'm not sure why he has big floppy ears. Hi, Silent J80. Are you ready for another drink? Okay. Mocha. Oh, sorry. Mocha is a buckling, which means he's a little boy buck, a boy baby goat. This little guy is a week old today. He was a triplet. So you can see he's a week older. He's probably smaller than Mocha because there was 3 of them and there was only 1 of Mocha. Raise your tongue out. These brothers are so feisty. Mocha. Was that enough of a drink? He's very, very soft. He's very cute. It's very sweet. So he was born Friday night. It was about 11:15 or 11:20 p.m. So he's not quite 2 days old. So that's why he's drinking his milk a little bit slower. In a few weeks, he could down this whole bottle in just a few seconds. Well, probably like 30 seconds. They're very fast drinkers. He kind of wants some milk, but... Buddy, where is your brother and sister? He has a brother and sister somewhere. And we opened up the kidding room door, so they have free access to the middle of the barn. So I think they're out there, causing trouble. Hi, Mushroom. Thank you. He is super cute. Mocha was not accepted by his dam, so that's why I am bottle feeding him. She does not let him drink. So there's another single buck kid that was born Friday morning, like 5 a.m. He was accepted by his dam, but he, you know, his mom likes to go out and socialize, so he hangs out with Mocha most of the day. Brother, why did you come back? Mr. Mocha. So I usually do my feeding of my large pen of dairy goats of does in the morning at 9. At night, I just give them hay. But now I'm feeding this little monster around the clock. But he's cute, so I guess that makes up for it. I'm also waiting on one doe who is overdue. She was due on Wednesday. And that's the only due date we have for her, so I'm not sure what's taking so long. You are so sweet, buddy. Do you want more milk? He has the floppiest ears. This one's like flat in the middle, so I don't know why. Hi, Mulberry Branch. So Mulberry Branch also has this breed of goat, and she was holding Mocha today. Well, you were holding Frosty, weren't you? But you were petting Mocha. Are you gonna eat? I don't know what else you want. You have a bottle. You have a friend. You're nice and toasty warm. Do you just want to talk? So you can see this little brother goat over here is very nimble, really sure-footed. Poor Mocha is just kind of wobbling around. The woes of being less than 48 hours old. They are sweet, except these two brothers. They're kind of being bullies sometimes. With their 6 extra days of wisdom and superiority. Come on, Mocha. What is it? It's got such a long tail. What was that? You look alarmed. I just love when they're black with little white ears. They're just so cute. Are you going to drink the rest of your bottle? So I think I had about maybe 7 ounces in that bottle. Or maybe closer to 6. He's got about an ounce left. Sir? Are you full? Brother, that was mean. So I feel his belly right in front of the rear legs. It's very nice and full. Very nice and tight. So you've eaten enough. Just wants to snuggle. Did you boop the phone? You're ready to climb, aren't you? Okay. You happy you can be a full mountain goat? His little newborn sweater looks tight. He was a big baby. I really should have gotten a weight on him. I don't know if I can get a weight now that he just drank a bottle. What is going on outside? Sounds like a building zone. I think the older does are impatient. Are you getting sleepy, buddy? Why don't you try another drink? No? Well, I actually came out here to check her, and then I heard Mocha out here screaming his head off, and she was out just running around in the main pen with the rest of the goats, pretending like she's not even pregnant. Hi, Nisha. Hi, Blue. Hi, Pancake. Pancake's looking nice and perky. Probably because she's not taking care of Mr. Mocha. Hi, Sage. Oh, she is very loose. I really feel like she can't go much longer. Hi, Blackberry. After her is Licorice. Licorice almost looks like she could have twins in there. Sage, I really think she's just going to have a single. Micro, that was not nice. You guys ready for hay? You can hear Mocha still screaming his head off for me to come back. Okay, guys, watch out. Twine strings. Anybody else have hundreds of twine strings hanging up in their barn? I've given up on hanging them. I just now throw them away. There's no way I will ever have a use for so many. And I can see why they stopped using these faded green ones. They really blend in with the hay. Hi, Chia. Okay, guys. See Frosty and the other brother, where there's Mr. Peter, who has been especially rebellious this week. He was out in the pasture and I didn't want him to spend the night out there. So I tried to get him in and it was a headache. He did not, usually chasing animals, you can kind of figure out where to go to make them go the way that you want, but Peter doesn't care. He'll just run right by your legs. So I throw my buckling hay down. So the first fresheners I have, gosh, how many do I have this year? Sage, licorice, pumpkin, blackberry. I bred Eclipse too. Micro, you're being mean. So let's see, that's 5. Thyme, that's 6. Oh, chocolate chip, that's 7. I think I have 7 first fresheners. So I don't know what I was thinking. Of course, Miss Pancake is a 3rd freshener, and she made it very difficult the other day. So at this point, maybe the first fresheners will be easier. Everybody's talking. Except Peter. Peter, what are you doing? I should put him some food in the corner, I guess. I keep moving his food around to wherever he is at, and then he moves. I feel like I'm chasing him with a feed bowl. And I think Mocha hears me talking up here. So when Willow fed the other day, she's like, you gotta be really, really quiet because if Mocha hears you talking, he will scream. And she was absolutely right. So I don't know, maybe I can get Sage to adopt Mocha. We'll do an old switcheroo. And I think maybe that switcheroo of running Mocha into the house to warm him up caused Pancake to not accept him, so I don't know. So at night, these ladies just get hay. Pumpkin! No, you're being too much. I don't want to be jumped on. You weigh a lot now, Pumpkin. Tomorrow, I will make a trip to the feed store to get goat pellets. I'll also be buying more loose minerals. I'll also be buying another protein tub since they really loved it this time. They're not alfalfa for that. Sorry, Hazel. Hazel's looking big. Your hair is so soft right now. How many do you guys think Hazel will have? Hi, Ethan. Yes, they do all have food names. Food names are cute, you know? They're cute and easy. And my son loves to name goats food names. And he does a lot of naming. There he is. William, Ethan said that the goats have a lot of food names. And I said that you like to name food names. What? Food names. What did you think I said? What? Oh, 5 that are food names? Buddy, I think I could name 10 that are food names. We have vanilla bean, we have pumpkin pie, we have blackberry pie, we have pancake, chocolate chip. Okay, you didn't name nutmeg, so you're not responsible. We have mocha. We have Lucky Charm. Hazel. You didn't name blackberry? Okay, so Willow named a food name. You named cookies and cream. And you named peanut butter. And you named mocha. And chocolate chip. Yes, Blueberry, the buck that we sold. You named him. Why don't you go in there and pet Mocha? Because he's in there very upset. I already gave him his bottle. So I try to spread the hay around in little pieces all around so that way they can all kind of go to their space and eat it. Sasley's out here having an absolute fit. And it's because I'm not out at the outside gate letting her out with her kids. And Crumble. See, he named Crumble too, for Crumble Cookie. You forgot about Crumble? How could you forget about Crumble? She is the cutest. Are you happy now, Mocha? He's just wide. He does not have a crooked face. Sage, why won't you have these babies?
She barely even looks pregnant.
To what?
She barely even looks pregnant.
Yeah.
Mom, where do you want me to put him?
You just have to hold him for a few minutes, okay?
Can you just let him go?
Oh, 2. How many kids do you think Sage will have? Or did you mean Hazel?
2.
You think Sage is going to have 2?
Yeah. He doesn't look that big.
I honestly think a single, but I would prefer doubles. Twins are easier.
Who did you feed her with?
I bred her, Willow bred her with Cuddles.
So I think the babies are going to be brown and white.
I bet one of those babies will look like Frosty and be black with frosted white ears and nose.
Mom, Bernice really has hair this year.
So Hazel looks really big. Hazel had triplets last year. That was her first year. And she still has a few more weeks to go. So, oh, you think Hazel will have 2? They're 2. I feel like they might be big. Now, look at Bernicia. Bernicia is due on February 11th. And I think she had 4 last year. So I'm kind of curious to how many she is going to have. We got our ultrasound machine and it was too late to check like numbers on a lot of these does because they were already too far along. So I don't know how many Bernicia will have. Eclipse is the rudest goat out here, William. I'm sorry.
But Libby, she's another thing.
Yeah.
They're all snotty.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bernicia had 4.
I don't know how Cecily had 4. It's so amazing.
Yeah, last year Cecily had 4. She's pregnant again, but we did not see 4 on the ultrasound.
How many did you see?
I think we just saw 1.
No way. Whoa, did you just see that?
Is she being mean to Blue? Yeah, Eclipse is being mean. This is Midnight. She's a sweetheart. I hear Mocha. Yeah, William brought him out. He was going to hold him, and then he set him down. Because you need to zip tie your pan back up. Mr. Mocha.
For some reason, ours is like, their fur's laid back, but actually, their fur's like sticks out. Is it from like,
They probably do that to... Ashley, I don't know why you're on here, but William wants to know why your goats are fluffy. He said that they look extremely fluffy. But he feels like ours do not look very fluffy. So I don't know. Maybe he was there on a cold day when they do the, the puff out thing. I'm going to grab hay for my senior bucks as well. They're on the other side of the barn. Little hay string. Sorry, guys. Gonna make you get motion sickness. Mocha. Who ran into the barn so fast? That was little brother. Little brother, did you feel like I was going to throw hay on you? Mocha. Nutmeg. It's dark in here, guys. Buddy. Come on, Mocha. I'm right here. Mocha. Mocha. Are you blind, dude? They are separate from the main herd. They are all a week old or younger, so I don't want them to get squashed by some of those big ladies in there. They're usually pretty friendly with them, but they are separate. Hey guys, let's see if we can get a weight on Mocha. Anybody think that he's gonna weigh 6 pounds? Oh, not 6 pounds. Mocha, stay on the scale, please. Come here. 5.4 pounds. You're a big guy. So to put that into perspective, he was a single wing, 5.4. Chia last Sunday had triplets, and one was 5.2, one was 5.0, and one was 3.8. So she had almost 14 pounds of baby. Pancake had about 5 pounds of baby. Nutmeg had a single, and she had a buckling that weighed 6 pounds. But there's a lot of variation on how much baby weight they're actually carrying. And last year, Pancake had triplets, and this year she just had a single. So I kind of never know. Pancake, this is your son. I'm sorry, buddy. There's no other baby goats for you to snuggle with in here. Where are your babies, Chia? Yes, all of my little winter kids have sweaters. I was gonna... You're making them crazy, William. William's doing some kind of surfing activity over here. They're very nimble, William. They're just used to balancing on stuff. Cheerio and William. So I was going to take the sweaters off today because it got kind of warm, but then it felt a little cold again, so I might wait one more day. Dude, what are you doing? So this guy was born Friday morning at 5 a.m. He was the largest baby born here so far. He was 6 pounds. Whoa. And you can see this is Nutmeg's baby. This is not her baby, so she does not want to deal with them. Yeah. Which one walks the best? Probably Nutmeg. Nutmeg will walk for anyone. She is so sweet. I would have to agree with you. Tiny is the worst for walking. So William remembers the time I gave him Tiny to show and showmanship, and she laid down in the ring. And he was like, I think he was like 7 years old. And then she stood up and yanked out of her collar and ran away. So we had to have people help catch her. And this is a doe that we had several years that we milked all the time, and she just got into the show ring and she kind of lost her mind. So we don't show Tiny. Do you want him?
I want to show Pancake.
Buddy, if you open that door, it's going to be a whole flood of goats. Do you want Pancake out? Okay. Oh. You did it! Good job! That's quite the feat. Nutmeg, this isn't your baby, hon. Your baby's in there.
She literally headbutts him, though.
Who?
Nutmeg.
She doesn't really butt him. She just kind of pushes him away. So William's trying to show Pancake her son. As you can see, Pancake is not accepting. You know, she actually went back to where she had him and sniffed the straw. So I wonder if we had let her lick him before we took him in to dry him off, if she would have been okay with it. Oh well, we've raised bottle babies before. It's very common for goats to be pulled for bottle raising, especially for herds that are on CAE prevention. So CAE is a disease that is incurable. It's common in goats. It was very common in the 90s. However, now it's a lot less common than it used to be. So herds that have CAE positive does, or even if the does are negative, but they're still in a CAE prevention program, will pull kids before they can actually get any milk from the doe. And that's because CAE is spread through milk. It's spread through milk and colostrum. And it's it can be killed if you heat treat the milk or colostrum. So they'll pull the kids, they'll heat treat any milk, and then they'll feed it back to the kids. So for some herds, they're pulling every single one of their kids and bottle raising them. Here, fortunately, we have all of our does are CAE negative. So I'm okay with them being dam raised. I feel like the Nigerians aren't super aggressive, so they're not really damaging udders like maybe a larger standard goat would. He feels a little bit cold. Will you take him in there under the heat lamp?
Yeah.
Just put him in the corner on top of the heat pad. Thanks, buddy. I think Nutmeg has been chasing her kid around all day. He's finally like gotten where he runs and jumps, and she just can't handle it. Frosty, are you coming in? Hi, Pancake. Do you want some extra feed? So since Pancake did have her kids pulled, it was a little bit of a difficult birth, and I've been giving her a steroid every day. So now that she's out, it will be easier for her to get her steroid shot. You can leave her out, buddy. I gotta give her a shot anyway. Mocha wanted to walk. He's only 1 day old. Are you seriously training him to walk? I don't think he wants to walk, William. Oh, it's too slippery. Oh, there's a goat behind me.
Well, we did it with Biscuit. He walked really good.
Yeah, I think Biscuit maybe was a little bit older, though. Move, munchkins. So now that we did pull Mocha, that means we're going to have to start milking Pancake since Mocha's not drinking the milk. So we have been using our milk room kind of like just as a storage sitting area. So at this point now we're going to have to clean it and convert it back into a milk room. Yes, because of you, ma'am. Do what? I just fed him. You can offer the rest of his bottle. There was like 1 ounce left. And so far this year, we've had 5 kids born. Only 1 was a girl. All the rest are bucklings. Oh, Frosty. Frosty is our single doe kid. she's being crazy. She really is friendly. Frosty. And she was also the smallest. I weighed her and she was like 3.5 pounds. Come here. Hi, Frosty. You have straw in your ear. Look who this is.
I'm Frosty.
Frosty, Miss Frosty. Do you want to hold her? Whip off her sweater. She's so cute, isn't she?
Yeah, Pet's so tall for some reason.
She just have, that's because her face is very dished. So that's actually a good thing. A dish face is a good trait for Nigerians. So I think I've only actually had one doe that appraised excellent in head. And that was Micro. Her registered name is Lucky Charm. And so she also has that dished face. See, we have a ladder here in the milk room. Are you entertaining the babies? Are you entertaining the babies? Good job, buddy. Another flip. So I get entertainment with my chores tonight. Excuse me, Pancake. I'm not going to stack these up because with the kids in here, there's just too much risk of the top bale falling off. And I don't want to squash kids. So here's our ramp, which we'll use for Miss Pancake so she doesn't have to jump onto the stand. I hate to make them jump right after they've kidded. We have a ton of electric cords. It has been so cold here, guys. Okay, guys, I'm gonna spread this. How you feeling, Pancake? Feeling okay? What are you two doing? So since I've kind of not put separate pens in and just had like a big open kidding area, so from that wall across is where I keep my does that have just kidded. I found that all the babies just kind of mingled together and play, and it's really, really cute to watch. And it's kind of nice because Mocha can hang out with the other kids since he is a single kid. And Nutmeg's Buckling can hang out with other kids. Buddy, I offered you the rest of your bottle. Did William offer you the rest? Okay, well, let's go see. Let's go find it. Okay, so Cheerio. If you heard that loud kind of clang sound, Cheerio just jumped out. So she stopped with the addition of the netting. However, there must have been a spot where the net wasn't wasn't up because she just came through. Are you gonna play with Mocha? Why are you shaking your head so much? So when Pancake was having him, there was only one leg out. So anytime you have one single front leg, there has to be a head to go with it. So we had to push the leg in, get the head. I thought she might be able to have him head only, and a lot of those can, but he was too big. So then we had to go fish the leg out again. What? What is it? Are you ready for the rest of your milk? He really drinks a lot for a newborn. And he took like, what, a 40-minute break? And started to drink again? Okay, I'm coming. What is it? Uh-oh, is this Ash?
Yeah.
Williams brought his bunny in. So if you saw Peter... Hi, John, thank you. Yeah, I think I am reaching maximum capacity, to be honest. All the bucklings they'll go as 4-H wethers, or a lot of times people buy them as pets. So they won't be staying. Frosty will be staying. So this is Ash. If you saw Peter earlier, this is Peter's baby. But Peter's the male. I took 2 rabbits in from a lady at my church, and the female was pregnant. So she had 7 baby rabbits.
Actually, like 14.
Yeah, the first litter did not make it. So now we separated them. So we're not having any more baby rabbits. We have too many goats. But anyway, Peter's all white, but none of the babies were all white. They're all like different variations of
I don't know how they even got
black and white. There's a gray and white one. This is the only like one that's almost all gray.
Oh, it is all black except on the neck and the chin.
Yeah, it seems like his belly's kind of white though. Did you see his stomach?
Oh, yeah, it is.
And then there's 3 solid black ones.
One of the solid black ones are super naughty.
William, I think that rabbit weighs more than the goat.
Oh, good. Can I weigh it?
We have to see.
Hey, can you hold it real quick?
I think it's a boy.
Oh, right.
Are you weighing yourself? 71 pounds. Oh, you might be able to just set him on it. Or we can do it like this.
75? This thing
So how much does he weigh? Does he weigh almost 4 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow. He weighs more than Frosty. Hi, Ash. This rabbit has such big ears. Frosty, you've been outweighed by an 8-week-old rabbit. I'm going to see if she's gained weight. For Nigerians, I typically like to see them pushing 20 pounds by the time they're 2 months old. Frosty started out very small, so she probably, I don't know if she'll, oh my goodness, she's already gained a pound. So she was 3 pounds, 2 ounces when she was born. That was with a sweater on. So now she's 4 pounds, 6 ounces, again with the same sweater on. And it's been a week. Are you coming outside? You're gonna get lost. You're all black. And there's the escapee. Cheerio. Do you want to go with your brothers? That's That's not very nice, brother. Mocha, didn't he push you? I am so sorry. You did a big jump. I just love their little tails. Oh, oh no, sorry. Look at this little guy. He's so tall. You know, I bet the brothers have gained more than Frosty did. She gained 1 pound and 4 ounces in 1 week. And I'm gonna bet these guys gained more than 1 pound and 4 ounces because I see them drinking constantly. I'm gonna see how much weight this guy has gained.
Here, you don't weigh Pancake.
No, I don't want to stress her out. Oh, actually about the same. So he was, I think this one was 5 pounds. Oh, so 1 pound, 6 ounces. So he gained a little bit more than Frosty, which makes sense. He probably eats more. Do you want to go hang out with Mocha again? Okay, so William's weighing Pancake. 82 pounds. 83. So I lifted her up onto the milk stand earlier. Probably why my back was sore. Willow and I were guessing at how much Pancake weighs, and she said, I think probably in the 70s. So Willow, if you're watching this, she weighs 83 pounds. Oh, thank you. They are super cute. Right now I have, are you okay? 42 goats that are not babies. However, they range in age from 7 months to almost 7 years. Of those, 3 of them are wethers, which are not staying. And then I have 4 senior bucks. I have 3 junior bucks. And then I have 32 does. So that's 47 altogether. And I have 1 due last Wednesday, so she's 4 days overdue. And then I think there's 10 more due after that. So we're gonna have a lot of babies. At this rate though, I don't think we're gonna have a hard time with keeping because we've had so many bucks. Okay, did you use the bathroom? I believe she weighs that, Willow. So Pancake's daughter is Chocolate Chip, and we weighed her last year when she was just turned 1 year old, and she weighed 85 pounds, and that was the same weight as our 5-year-old doe. William, I am scared to see what Chocolate Chip weighs. Our heaviest goat, these are all Nigerian dwarfs, so they're all mini goats. Our heaviest goat is one of our senior bucks, Waylon, and he is 114 pounds. And he is, how old is Waylon? Waylon will be 4 years old, so 4 years is considered a fully grown and developed goat.
You need to get Chocolate Chip. I think she's going to be over 100.
There's no way she's over 100. I've never had a doe over 100. Easy weighs 85.
Well, she probably weighs way more than that. I'm going to do it real quick.
Hi, Farm Life. I know you're getting ready for babies too. I think you said March? So they don't just eat milk and hay. The babies are on a milk-only diet until they're about 2 weeks old. At that point, they'll start to actually eat some grain and some hay. The adult goats get pellets. They also get hay, but they don't get milk. But if it were their choice, some of them would drink all the milk. Cecily loves milk still for some reason. In March and May, you're gonna have a busy spring. So I never pick a favorite, but if you ask my daughter, she would say that my favorite is Easy. And so my favorite is Easy in some ways because I think she is conformation-wise the best doe that I own. However, Nutmeg is the doe that has been with me the longest, and she is so sweet. She always comes up to me and tries to get me to scratch her. So she's my favorite in other ways. You're finally being quiet, Mocha. Are you tired? So Chocolate Chip is actually Mocha's full genetic sister. They have the same dam, the same sire. Chocolate Chip was born in May of 2023. So she'll be 2 years old. It sounds like they're trampling William. This door is banging. Do you want me to open the door, buddy? Do you need help?
I'm trying to unlock it.
You're trying to unlock it?
Yeah.
Do you want me to come unlock it? William, Cheerio jumped out, but I don't even know where she jumped out. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, an extra goat came out. Tiny came out. Tiny is the oldest goat in our herd. She'll be 7 in April.
Oh, guess what happened?
What?
When I put it out, it was a little bit too small. I
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, where's the monkey still at? She's eating again. You need to stop.
Maybe we can get her to adopt Mocha. Okay, so she is pregnant. She is due on February 9th, which is really not that far away. Oh, let me go turn the button on. Can you pull her?
Yeah.
So Chocolate Chip, we actually took her to the national show last July, and I think she was the largest goat in the ring. You were embarrassed?
I'm surprised at least like one.
They won't remember. There was like 90 goats in that ring. Okay, come on, Chocolate Chip.
I do remember.
Chocolate Chip has blue eyes, just like Pancake.
She's actually the only good lady that Pancake had. Not tiny.
92 pounds, Willow.
92.
Can you pull her, bud? I think Nutmeg wants to get weighed.
Come on.
Hey, sweetheart. You want to get weighed?
Come on. It's not that bad.
Here, if you hold this, I'll help lead her up. You got her? All you have to do is step on, Chocolate Chip.
What's wrong with
Here,
this goat?
you hold this. Oh my gosh, William.
I told you it'd be over 100.
There's no way. 106 pounds. That's 13 more than Willow thought.
No way.
You're gonna have to put her on like an exercise regimen.
We need to stop her. We need to put her on some eating. Like that is way too much. That's our heaviest doe ever, probably.
The bucks are heavier, but she is definitely the heaviest doe. So William has some goats that are specifically his. They are Pancake, Chocolate Chip, and Bernicia. So I think he has gotten all 3 of the chunkiest goats.
Mom, if Chocolate Chip was a buck, she'd probably be 200 pounds.
Chocolate Chip was a buck, she'd be 200 pounds. Yes, I'm honestly surprised. I think she'll probably have at least 2 kids. So maybe that'll take 8, well, with the placenta, maybe 12 pounds out.
There's probably gonna be one super small baby.
Hopefully baby weight, considering she was 85 as a dry yearling, non-pregnant. I would say a large amount is not baby weight, but yes, we'll go ahead and say it's baby weight. You're gonna be mad? I really want her to have more than one because I did not enjoy pulling Pancake's big butt kid. I hate when they have singles and they're too big and they're not born easily. Do what? Oh, ultrasounder? Well, the thing is that she's so far along, we're not going to be able to see how many kids. We're just going to maybe be able to see a few body parts. Now, Lulu's a little bit over 30 days pregnant. I would like to ultrasound her. I think we'd probably be able to see, one, that she is pregnant. Two, possibly how many. Happy is also almost 30 days pregnant, so we could ultrasound her. We could also ultrasound Eclipse. This goat was born on the day of the total eclipse. In Indiana, we're like in the path of totality. So while we were enjoying that, we were also waiting for Tiny to have her kids. And of course, as soon as I left to go to some town festivities, because I'm like, she's not going to have them. She has them. Oh, I gotta spread around that straw. Do you want to spread around the straw? It's over there by Sage. Hi, Yuzu, equestrian. Your aunt has a donkey named Happy. We had a donkey growing up, and he was actually a jack, I guess, an unaltered male donkey, but he was really sweet. He really loved people. He was like a standard donkey, so not one of the miniatures. So I don't know why these guys are still being so alert when it's like almost bedtime. Do have to bring them more water. We've been using the heated buckets and they've been keeping everything unfrozen really well. Hi, Chris. You had a donkey. It was your brother. Are you also a donkey, Chris? So there was no rain or snow today, so they all got to go outside and get some much needed exercise. And yes, Ethan, I think we do need a gym membership for chocolate chip. And sorry if I'm wobbly. Pumpkin is like pushing me into the wall. Every day my turkey leaves me an egg. So I think Miss Sage is waiting for me to go to an orthodontist appointment tomorrow so she can have her kids right then. Seems like that's what they usually do. Chocolate chip, ate too many chocolate chips. You know, I cannot argue with you. The goat loves to eat. Every time you see her, she's chewing something. I feel bad because I feel like we give the largest goats to my son to show. So then half the time they weigh a lot more than him and he's kind of stuck pulling them around. Okay, if you guys are thinking you're getting out that gate tonight, I'm sorry, but I'm not letting you out. Can you stop jumping? You let them out at night a couple times, they never forget. Every night they want to come out and rampage this feed room. Hey, Pancake, you ready to go back out? Oh, darn it. Oh no, Pancake. It's an actual stampede. Okay, Pancake, I actually don't think you can go out. Hi, Ethan. I don't really raise other animals. I have some rabbits, they're just pets. We have about 10 hens for the eggs. I have 2 turkeys. Then I have some cats. A mix of barn cats and 2 house cats. So none of those animals are being bred. just mainly goats. Of course, I did end up with 7 baby rabbits. So they're obsessed with this block. I put this in here in case the does get bored. They can come over and chew on it. And these guys are acting like it's the most amazing thing. It does take a lot of time and energy. Most exotic pet, I don't know if it qualifies as exotic, but I think the turkeys are pretty novel. They're really weird behavior-wise. They keep coming up to me and like sitting down right behind me. So then I feel like I'm almost stepping on them all the time. So I've just been petting them when they do it. And guess we still have the baby rabbits. They're not baby. I don't know if you saw earlier when we weighed Ash. So he was one of the babies. He's 2 months old now. And he weighs 4 pounds. So he's almost the same weight as our baby goat. So the rabbits, I think, are big enough now for me to go ahead and find them new homes. So I am going to be searching out some new homes for them. Hopefully other people in my area are looking for rabbits because I'm not interested in keeping 9 rabbits. Why do I have so many goats? So this is a combination of me not selling any does. And the reason is because I show them pretty heavily throughout the year. So I've been bringing in better and better bucks in an effort to improve my type to win in the show ring. And that just involves breeding up. So that's why we have so many does, so many goats. This is, I pretty much have a show herd, but a byproduct of having a dairy goat show herd is you get to enjoy the milk. And Nigerian dwarf milk, in my opinion, is the best tasting goat milk. It's really, really high in butter, fat, and protein. It makes really good cheese. I make caramels with it. We drink it. So they're pretty to look at. They have really cute babies, but they also produce really, really delicious milk. So we did get our goats appraised in 2023. 2024, there was no appraisal stops. So our highest appraising doe was Easy, who scored 90. Appraisal is judging a goat against the perfect dairy goat. So in a show ring, you are judged against the other goats that are around you. In appraisal, your goat is being scored against the perfect dairy goat. So she scored a 90. That was the highest here. Oh, yeah, Chris. No, I really love to make feta cheese. But when I make it, I feel like I eat so much of it. And then I was like looking up the calorie amounts for feta. I think because the butter fat's so high. I'm like, oh, wow. So with Easy, I have kept every one of her granddaughters that were born. And we had 9 granddaughters born last year. And she's had 2 daughters born. I've kept both of them. I have kept 2 sons from her. So after this kidding season, I will probably be moving some of these older does onto either 4-H homes or milking homes. Some people just like to have a couple goats around, you know, they milk them. They like to just drink the milk. So they don't want a whole bunch of goats around to show and drag to shows and state fairs. Yeah, for a while. I had so many black and white goats, I felt like I was raising Holsteins. See Minnie. That's her full litter mate sister, Micro. Another black and white goat. Crumble, you're being really loud. A solid black goat. Midnight is my solid black doe. I'm really excited for her. There's another black and white licorice. Another one over there, that's blackberry. One outside, that's Revy. This one, this is Chia. She had the triplets. So I've collected these goats from different states, and I started out with 2 does from northern Indiana. I haven't really bought a whole lot of does. I always try to buy nice bucks. My first buck, he's not in here, he's in the other side. Isaac, I had him shipped in from New York. So what's the prize? Honestly, unless you're at a state fair that pays like good premiums, and the Indiana State Fair does pay pretty nice premiums. Of course, it's not going to cover the cost of keeping a goat. The prize is getting your goat like with a champion status. You can sell the kids for more. People want to buy the buck kids. They want to buy the doe kids. You live in Indiana? Do you go to the Indiana State Fair? It's one of the best state fairs, in my opinion. I think it's an amazing state fair. So you've been there. I wonder if you enjoyed it or if you were there on one of the days when there was like, it was wall-to-wall people. Some of the days that we were there last year, I felt like there was just so many people. Oh, you live in Fort Wayne. Okay, yeah, I know. I know where Fort Wayne's at. I'm down in southern Indiana. So these goats came from Napanee, which is not next to you, I guess, but closer to you than to me. Hi, Johnson County, Tennessee. We're doing well. I'm out here bottle feeding Mocha, waiting on this one goat to kid, but she's not doing anything exciting, so I guess I will have another night of checking my alarm a lot, or setting an alarm to check the cameras a lot. Blackberry, that is not very nice. So Sage is the one that's 4 days overdue. Her mom just kidded Friday, and she was actually 5 days overdue. So I'm thinking there's no way she's going to go over 5 days. The gestation for a Nigerian dwarf goat is 145 days. But for a standard goat, like a Alpine or Nubian, it's 150 days. So it's not really unheard of for Nigerian dwarfs to go up to 150 days or maybe a day or two over. But with it being so cold, it just makes it difficult because, you know, you don't want your kids to freeze. You guys are finally all settling down. I think I let all the crazies out. They all get in line for scratches. I do. I have 2 kids, so they're the primary goat showmen. I really love to watch them show goats, so I don't make them show all the goats. They do show in 4-H, though. You enjoying the scratches? Do they ride the goats? Not intentionally. I feel like a goat has maybe ran under their legs a couple times and they've taken a short ride. These goats are not really big. They are considered a mini goat. Yeah, she does look really good. She seems really alert too. So I'm not really sure what Pancake is going to be able to do in the future with having 2 years of difficult births. I'm not really sure that she is able to be bred. So yeah, I mean, not really most of the time. I'm not selling, my favorite goats. I've been very fortunate in having the goats go to people that I am already connected with online on Facebook or whatever. So I kind of follow along on their progress. Last year, I actually sold 8 wethers to a lady in Columbus, Indiana, and they're like on a little grazing team. So they go around and they eat. They eat like at parks, that are overgrown. I guess they also go to, they go to people's houses and stay overnight and eat all the weeds. They are a lot like pets. Some of them do drive me crazy though. Yeah, so Willow said Hazel's Rodeo. That was at our first show of the season. Last May, we took Big Hazel over there, and so my son was trying to hold her, but I'm not really sure what happened. I think he kind of got twisted up because he was sitting on the corner of the bleachers. And so Hazel ran through his legs and he was riding her backwards. And of course, it was really packed all around the show ring. And so a lot of people were teasing him, saying that they got to see a rodeo. At that show is when, so our whole family went. It was, the first show of the season. We were excited. And my husband was trying to set up the trailer because they ran out of pens. So there was no more pens to rent, which you normally would rent a pen. And so he was setting up like a little pen by the trailer so they could go out of the trailer. I guess he did not see that Time escaped and ran to the show ring. So she ended up in the lost and found. And I would say it's the last time she was in the lost and found, but she ended up in the lost and found another time as well. So they're like, it's a little gold doe. She's up here. She's very sweet. So Pancake, good for an off-grid farm. Yeah, I'm not sure if Pancake is cut out for that. I think Pancake is ready for a retirement farm where she just like eats the weeds. Maybe it doesn't have any more kids. I did milk her. Has a really sweet demeanor when it comes to like milking or shaving. She'll just stand like a statue. She's an easy keeper too. I don't feed her a lot and she just stays very nice and plump. So what a goat costs? Well, Ethan, it's a very big range. It really depends on the goat itself. All of my does are registered. So I'm able to track their pedigree, back generation after generation. And so if you get a goat that's registered from lines that are, really good to where they're able to win shows, and Nigerian shows are competitive. At the national show this year, there was 1,300 Nigerians. So if you get up to that, Nigerians have sold at the spotlight sale, there was a Nigerian buck that sold for $30,000. Now that's really uncommon for most Nigerians. Now, if you just are like, buying a wether, that could range anywhere from like $50 to $150. if you're looking for a really good show doe that can, you know, that would walk into a ring and she would probably win her class and maybe have a chance at being champion of the day, you're looking at a couple $1,000s. Now, for a lot of kids here, I would say probably $500 to $600. Can they be a house pet? I really think they would tear apart your house, Chris. They would be chewing your curtains. They would probably destroy your couch. The only time I have kept the goat in the house was if the goat was sick and I really needed to watch it. I see people keeping house goats and I don't know how they do it. Like, they have a diaper on the goat. The goat's like walking around with their dog. They are still livestock, even though they're very, very personable. It would be funny if you do get a house goat. I will follow you and you can post videos about the goat. I would definitely watch that. Nutmeg was actually my first goat, my first Nigerian dwarf goat. So when my kids started 4-H, I got Nigerians because I thought they would be easy to handle. And that was Nutmeg. So that was 6 years ago almost. I had goats growing up. I did 10 years of dairy goats in 4-H. So Nutmeg, she's not really a good show goat when it comes to conformation, and it's mostly because of her mammary system. She's lacking attachments overall. When it comes to general appearance, she's got a really nice back and rump. However, her feet aren't super great. Her legs are a little, when you look at the back of her legs, she's a little bit hockey. However, she's so sweet. She doesn't mind being shown. She's a great showmanship goat. So that's why I've kept Nutmeg. So Nutmeg will live here till she's a very old lady. She is sweet. She always comes up to you and wants to rub her head on your leg. I've kept a lot of daughters from her as well, too. I think I have, I think I have 4 daughters from her now. I have a lot of granddaughters, too. You guys all getting ready for bed? You all got really quiet. Saw Peter go by. Yeah, I've been trying to catch him to weigh him for a really long time, but he's really hard to catch if you're by yourself. Like, you wouldn't guess, but this rabbit is really strong and he's really fast. So I've never gotten a weight on him, but I'm really curious as to what he weighs. He seems like he eats a lot. I don't know if any of you are familiar with rabbits. He's a continental giant. I guess they were developed for meat. I'm not gonna eat Peter. And he's kind of mean, like, can be a real jerk sometimes. Guys, this is Peter's food. Peter, you got on the milk stand. So the goats are all thinking it's goat food. Do you guys want a snack? One quick snack before bed. So you'd have to make room for the goat or give the goat its own bed. You know, they always say you can't just get one goat, so you'd have to get 2 goats. Or just get another dog. My goats actually don't really like our dog. I don't know. I don't know why. I think because he's all black, it just scares them or something. Well, at night especially, they don't expect the dog to be there. And he's always running. I am looking for a dog to live with the goats, so I'm thinking of an Anatolian Shepherd. Or I think it's like a Maremma dog, which is like an Italian breed. So I've been looking at local farms that raise their dogs with their goats already. But I also need one that's been raised around chickens and hopefully cats. I don't think I'm going to find one that's been around rabbits, so we will have to put Peter into a hutch. Oh, okay, you have a shepherd dog. So like a German shepherd? Those are pretty big dogs. So you can see Peter likes the goats. He just doesn't like me. My son was doing our dog in the 4-H dog show, and there was like a German shepherd there. And the German shepherd did really well. Like it knew all of like the little jumps and they have to walk over like a platform. Oh, okay. I see. So not like a German shepherd. Cane Corso. I can't even remember how they look. Anyway, our dog did not do well in the 4-H show. Like he'll do the activities sometimes, but then the next time he won't do them. So a big dog. You'll just have to get a bigger bed. Easy. Yeah, I can imagine. Sometimes our dog usually sleeps with my son, but anytime it thunders, he like has to be in our room on my bed. And I feel like he takes up so much room, and he's not very big. He's only 35 pounds. And I'm like, how are you taking up like all of this room? And he also like makes the temperature too hot. Peter's favorite place to sleep is right there under the hay manger. And he's going outside. He's probably wanting me to chase him. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to wrap up and feed all the bucks. You can hear them outside yelling, haul water for these ladies. So thank you for joining me on my evening chores. I will be back tomorrow. I have an appointment, so I'll be doing chores earlier than usual. I usually do them at 9 o'clock every day. Tomorrow I'll probably have to start about 7:30 to 8, but really enjoyed chatting with all of you, so hopefully I'll catch you another time. Bye, guys. Bye, Chris. Bye, TN Photography. Bye, Pancake. Bye, Ethan.